Well, if you only watch Question Time, you'd think that all that happens in this place is bickering and arguing between the major parties and the crossbench. But behind the scenes and outside of the chamber, there's a lot of bipartisanship that breaks out in something called the Parliamentary Friendship Groups. That's right, MPs come together and make friends with one another and friends with good causes. There's the Parliamentary Friends of Polio Survivors, the Parliamentary Friends of Lung Health, the Parliamentary Friends of Basketball, that's my favorite, the Parliamentary Friends of Netball too. Indeed, the list goes on and on. This morning, a bit more of bipartisanship broke out. The Parliamentary Friends of Recreational Fishers launched. I came down, had a look, and got a bit of a lesson in fly fishing myself. Luke Gosling, member for Solomon, co-chair of Parliamentary Friends of Recreational Fishing. I have been fishing in my life, but not fly fishing. So what is the distinctive aspect of fly fishing?
The distinctive aspect of fly fishing is it looks really cool.
Oh, so we're all about our appearance, right? Okay, got it. Now, we're going to have a go.
Yeah.
I've never done this, so you're going to give me a quick tutorial on fly fishing.
Yeah, I'm not an expert, but...
Aren't you the co-chair of this group?
Yeah.
Well, you can hold the rest of the line with your other hand just to create some tension to begin with.
That seems a lot of complication, I have to say. If we can get bipartisanship around recreational fishing, why can't we do it in other areas?
That's a good question.
Maybe this is just a bit easier? After I've done my 10 to 2,
yep.
How long then do I let it sit in the water?
Until the fish eats it.
That's it? I just stand like this?
The thing that recreational fishing can give everybody is an opportunity to take a breath and to also remember what's important.
So what you're saying is maybe Malcolm Turnbull and Tony Abbott should just go fly fishing together?
Oh, they should do a lot more fly fishing, a lot more.
It's about building the energy through the rod.
So I don't want to really whack it though. It's not whacking.
You sound like you know.
No, it's just fluid pause. It's gentle. About 5 million Australians love to go fishing sometime during the year, and it's a great outdoor activity to do, particularly, you know, take the kids along, and good for families. It's good for personal well-being. You'd be out there on the river and it's with some friends, and you're teasing the fish and then trying to put it in front of it.
So you're flirting with the fish, you kind of reel them in.
Yeah.
It's a bit like dating.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave.
But then you release them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's some people's dating life. I don't know.
I think we should tour these locations. Take you with us, Christina.
This is a
and
great
we can try
idea.
it out.
This is a fantastic
Try out our
idea.
newfound skills. What do you reckon?
Indeed. I think this is terrific. Coming to you soon on Sky News Live, recreational fishing right around Australia with politicians. I think this is a show Angela will commission.
Great, I'm in.
This Ryan Gosling bloke, I tell you what, you know, I mean, you know, he's Order of Australia, we didn't know who he was on there. Now I just know he spends his time in Parliament fly fishing.
Indeed he
does. And there wasn't even any water where you were doing it. I don't even, was there a hook on the end of that thing you were waving around?
Wait, just before we go to our special guest who's busted in the studio, I want to just say, for the record, you had agreed to come to this, and I have proof of it.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. I think we've got the vision.
Just put it down as another broken promise. It was a text.
Here's the vision. Here's the text.
Simple text.
The text making clear, I will come to your, I'll even do your fly fishing tomorrow. Peter Van Onselen.
I changed my mind.
There you go. I can't count on you for anything,
When the
can I,
facts
mate?
change, I changed my mind.
What facts changed?
I didn't want to go.
You realised it was early in the morning and you didn't want to get out of bed.
So this Luke Gosling fellow, we're going to talk to him apparently shortly.
We're going to talk to him right now.
What's his background?
We're going to talk to him right now. He's busted into the studio.
Thanks very much for your company.
Good to be here, mate.
Are you related to Ryan Gosling first? Can we clear that up?
Yeah, in kind of a brotherly cousin sort of way.
I can see the resemblance.
That I haven't built. Thank you.
Are the rumours true that you were Special Forces before becoming a parliamentarian?
I was in Commandos, yeah, and I did a number of other things before.
Suddenly I'm not so sure about my decision to have a crack at him. Thank God.
Well, I heard yesterday that you said, "Who's that?" And I went, "Murray, what?" and
I noticed you've got your Order of
hi.
Australia pin on.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of it. Yeah,
Well, I was about to say, you actually, presumably, jokes aside, presumably you got that for your service, your military service.
No, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So after leaving the military, I started a charity in East Timor, built schools, ran maternal health projects, and helped out when they were going through some tough times. and someone thought that was a good thing. And
well, can I ask a genuine question about that? Because we've actually talked about this previously. Jokes aside, the Order of Australia, I've railed against the fact that the absolute top gongs always just seem to go to, you know, ex-High Court judges, ex-heads of department, people like the example you've just given, and like, you know, many others that we see from community organisations, the people that I consider the real deservees, if that's a word, of
recipients,
recipients, I guess better, of these awards. I mean, do you think that there should be more recognition of that at the upper echelons of the Order of Australia?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think kind of everyday Australians doing extraordinary things. And I know that some people get awards because they're incredibly wealthy, so they've got lots of time to spend on whatever it is that they're doing, and good for them. But I like it when we see people who are just trying to bring up a family and volunteering in the community, and
that's what I naturally associate them with. Now, the Milk Challenge, in a slight change of pace, we showed this the other week. You and Nick Champion, he was horrific. Did he just not know that you were supposed to drink it?
Did he have a blockage in his mouth?
What was wrong with him?
Is he lactose intolerant?
He's gone for it. We've started. And he says that he had some go up his nose, which caused a gag reflex that made him bow out of that little competition.
Because it was a genuinely pathetic effort.
That was pretty sad, really. It was not his finest moment. However, you have been part of this launch today. Senator Jonathan Duniam, Rebecca Sharkey from the Nick Xenophon Party. I asked you earlier, were the recreational fishers friendless before you started the Parliamentary Friend Group?
They had friends, but it was kind of a bit disjointed. And when I got down to, when I was elected to Parliament, I found out that there wasn't a friendship group. So, we decided to start one. And there's about 5 million people that love putting a line in. So we thought it's a way to give them voice in the Parliament.
But why do they need a voice in the Parliament?
Well,
like, are there actual issues affecting them that the parliamentarians can consider? I mean, I don't fly fish, so you know, whether it's water flow or
some
whatever.
Marine parks, for example, marine reserves.
It could be out on the oceans.
Yep.
And I think the overwhelming majority of recreational fishers want to get that balance right between, you know, having good industry, but also being able to go out and catch a fish. If fish stocks are low, then we want to protect that area to make sure it's sustainable.
Before we run out of time, you're ex-Special Forces, so is Andrew Hastie. I didn't know you were ex-Special Forces. You downplay it. Do you think he overplays it?
No, I mean, Andrew should be proud of what he's done. I should point out that he's ex-SAS, former commando, slightly different units, slightly different roles.
When you talk to the SAS, they say that they're the better of the two.
Sure, they would. But they're amazing. They're all amazing people, and we should all be very proud of everyone who serves our country. I'm proud to represent Darwin, top end of Australia. Proud that we've got the Marines there. Proud that we're on the forefront of developing the North and also reaching out into Asia.
Now, before we let you go, you brought this hat in. Is this a gift from my co-host?
It is a gift. Great to meet you, PBA.
Likewise. Thank you very much.
It's your $1 million fish hat.
Apparently, there is a $1 million barramundi swimming around in the Northern Territory. It's tagged.
Is this actually true?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, we're putting these on. You're putting them on.
That's a bigger issue for you with your hair, Christina.
So the pitch to everyone is come up to the NT. We've got $2 million worth of fish swimming around just waiting to be caught.
Pretty
$1
impressive.
million barra.
Got to work on your pitch.
Grab your family, bring them up.
I'm not sure this fish is alive or dead. Luke could not guarantee to me the fish hadn't died, but...
No, last time I saw it, it was alive, but I've no idea where it is.
Of course not.
All right, we've been told to take a break. Christina
right.
Keneally will need the full 4 minutes to get your hair back in
Fix
shape.
this.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Great to meet you. Cheers.
Thanks.